Okay, guys, I think it is time we talk about America's Got Talent, and a lot of people have been complaining about singers on the show. Um, and they give an argument, obviously, because you can't argue about something without having a valid point. Now, singers, there's so many singers in America's Got Talent, and they always get through. They can go on The Voice. Why don't they go on The Voice? Um, or American Idol. Now, now again, this video will be disputing that. I'll be proving why that is not the case. And I will be coming for you all, and I'll be bringing arguments against you that you will not be able to bring back against me. You will not be able to counter argue. And if you do, I will be very impressed. So, let's say I'm a singer. I'm not a professional singer, but let's say I was. And I've thought about it. I wouldn't mind being a professional singer. And I actually did once, believe it or not, try to audition for American Idol. But I was waiting for hours on end in the Zoom meeting room, and it wasn't worth it. And either way, when you go to American Idol, the new American Idol with Katy Perry, it's all about the drama. I mean, when Simon Cowell was American Idol, there were a ton of singers that actually made it big. We know Kelly Clarkson and some of the country singers, and they made it really big. Because Simon Cowell is very good at seeking out talent, and that's what he intended to do. Because he likes to make money, and I don't know if that's the reason, but either way, he knows when an artist is gonna make it, and he likes to facilitate that. Now, if you look on the new Idol, they don't do that. In fact, a lot of the artists who have made it big from the new Idol are artists who have dropped the show out of the show, like Benson Boone was now a well-known artist with a record deal, and you know, and the winners of American Idol nowadays don't really go on to do much. I mean, some of them have their own YouTube channels and whatever, but they never do much. And why is that? Well, because the show is all about drama. They don't really care about the artists. So, imagine The Voice. Take The Voice. The Voice is a very dramatic show. It's always been since its inception. And since its inception, one of the biggest artists maybe is... I mean, he was obviously he was a singer in the church. And he has a lot of hit songs now, like Only Love. And that's really the biggest singer from The Voice. It really is. And it's just like... So, whereas a lot of acts from America's Got Talent make it big. We saw Shin Lim. Cody Lee was a singer. He made it huge. Why? All because the America's Got Talent platform actually cares all about the talent. Yes, they create drama all the time. They bring on these horrible acts just for fun. But obviously they gotta get ratings, and they've got to get viewers, and they've got to be different. But the point is, people go on America's Got Talent because that's the biggest chance of making it big. If you go on The Voice, people go on The Voice because they think, oh, if I go on The Voice and I win, I want to win The Voice so that I can become a big singer. You're not going to become a big singer. These record deals are, as far as I know, are not good. If I were to want to become a good singer, I would not want to go on American Idol. I shouldn't say I wouldn't want to go on American Idol, but I would not want... If I go on American Idol, I would not expect to make it a big singer from American Idol. I would just go to get my name out there, No one goes on American Idol and not going to make it big in the American Idol nowadays. So should singers be banned from America's Got Talent? No. America's Got Talent is the only place really left in America Now that X Factor is gone, X Factor also. X Factor, Simon Cowell was the mastermind behind X Factor, and so many artists, not only from X Factor UK, but from X Factor USA, made it big. All because Simon Cowell was able to have the foresight to see who was going to be a big artist. And some of them no, some of them yes. Obviously, we know some of them. One Direction, even though they didn't win, Simon Cowell noticed them. And because of that, Fifth Harmony, James Arthur, all of these singers made it big. And that's, if I were to become a big singer, I would want Simon Cowell to see me. I wouldn't care about Katy Perry seeing me. She doesn't have a record. She's not going to do anything for me. She's not going to go to her record man and say, oh, you know what? This guy was American Idol. I think you should listen to him. She's not going to do that. But Simon Cowell would actually do that. He owns the record deal. He runs this business. Even though he himself can't sing, he runs this business. He is the one guy that everyone in music wants to become a singer and was looking to get into singing through a talent show. If you ask almost all the big singers, say, oh, I would love Simon Cowell. I would love Simon Cowell. Myself, if I were to become a singer, I would want Simon Cowell to listen to me. And of all the judges on all these shows, I would want Simon Cowell to have an audience with Simon Cowell. So that's why singers go on America's Got Talent, and it's perfectly reasonable. Yes, they can go on The Voice, but what's that going to do for them? What's that going to do for them? They need a chance. They're going to America's Got Talent for the chance. The Voice doesn't really give them much of a chance. And, okay, so maybe, it's not fair then. The Voice should be more catered to the artist. I agree. American Idol should be less about drama. I agree. I loved the old American Idol so much better. I stopped watching American Idol because I hate the new format. But, am I still or not? And let's say, but why just singers? We should ban dancers. Why? Well, if I were a dancer, I can go on So You Think You Can Dance. There is Dance Moms, Dancing with the Stars, so many dance shows. Now, obviously, Dancing with the Stars is not necessarily for your run-of-the-mill dancers. But, So You Think You Can Dance, Dance Moms, JoJo Siwa's group XOMG Pop from Americans in 2022 were created on JoJo Siwa's dance show. Looking for the next dance group. There are so many dance shows, just like singing shows. And I think there are more dancing shows than singing shows. And only singing shows I know of right now are The Voice and American Idol, if you don't include America's Got Talent. Because America's Got Talent is not a singing show, it is a talent show. It is a place to get recognized, and it is actually the best place show in America to get recognized for singing or for anything. And that's why people go on, to get recognized. So, for those of you saying singers should get banned, there are so many singing shows. There are so many dance shows. Why shouldn't the dancers get banned? There are comedy shows. Maybe not on live TV, but there are comedy shows all over the place. Big, humongous comedy shows that maybe not be on, they may not have a live TV airings, but they have hundreds of thousands of people who flock to them. Why not go on those? You can make the same argument for all of these things. Except maybe like ventriloquist unique acts, obviously. We should only keep the unique acts. The comedians, the dancers, and the singers should all be banned, right? And magicians should be banned. They can just go on Penn and Teller fool us. Penn and Teller is a huge show. If you look at Penn and Teller, almost all the videos from Penn and Teller have millions of views, hundreds of thousands of views. It seems to be a very huge show. Why magicians go on there? Why should they go on America's Got Talent? It should be banned. It's just, you're going to make this argument, and I feel like it's needed. This argument is needed. Because people don't understand, people don't see that it's just, their argument is so stupid and flawed. Because whatever they're saying for the singers, we can say for dancers, for magicians. Go on So You Think You Can Dance. Go on Penn and Teller Fool Us. Go on The Voice. Go on American Idol. It's the same thing. And if you look at this season, there were so many dancers. There were actually a bunch of comedians. Maybe not as many magicians. There were a bunch of comedians and a bunch of dancers. And were there more singers than dancers or comedians? Not sure. There were a lot of comedians. Maybe more singers made it through. Okay, that's a different argument for why more singers make it through. But if you're gonna say, "Oh, they should go on another show for singing," well, dancers should go on another show for singing, and magicians go on another show for singing. And I think it's a valid argument. Anyways, I'm gonna stand by this. But if you have other comments, please leave them in the comment section below. I would love to hear them and have a um, not argument, but a nice chat with you. Peaceful chat, and hear both sides. So please like, subscribe, share, and do you think singers should be banned? And if so, why not dancers or magicians? Because they could also go on other dancing and magician shows. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Thanks for watching.